right, let's go back to the hard part. Okay, come back to the front. So I want you to get right in. You're going to go. No, you're okay. Go back around. Get that? Yeah. The other wing back comes back around. Covered. Another place both of your covered, right? That's exactly right. You answered it perfect. Okay? Because he's got a piece of you.
Way to go, Dylan.
And a piece of you. All right? So both of you are covered. So the rule is I got to pound the down guy on covered. All right? So now this is really, we squeeze it. Okay? I take my slide step so that I can still make sure I'm on the outside of him. You take your slide step and you're going to be able to overtake him very easily. Because from this position right here, you take your slide step and you work here, you're almost centered up with him already. All right? So now you know I'm going to take my slide step, and what happens is most of the time is you don't get both hands on him because you got to keep your shoulder square. You get one hand on him. Okay? And you keep your shoulder square and he eventually overtakes and then you just roll right off the foot. Okay? And it's really easier because they've really given up things here. They really, you're not covered, so you really, all you got to do is kind of get a piece, and you're kind of already over him, so you can get to him faster. So you can cover him up faster. You can help him take it, boom, and then you get to this guy right now because you're going to feel him overtake him. All right. So the rule is, if he covers any piece of me in the gap, I'm covered. We're both covered. Okay? And we're both going to pound this guy. Knowing that, if I'm the outside guy, when he's in between us, I don't have to get a whole lot of him. I got to get enough piece of him that if he would do this, okay, Sam, at the snap of the ball, you're in the gap, at the snap of the ball, I want you to come this way, I want you to go that way. Okay? Sit. Hit. Okay? I've taken my slide step and I've already squared up. He's decided. Okay? But he's moved that way, but you're already outside him. You've taken your slide step, bring that other foot to right in between his legs, square up with him, and you got it. Right? Because there's no rule that says he lines up between the two of you. Line up, get up like you're in your stance. He lines up between the two of you. There is no rule that says he has to go right here every time, is there? Can't sometimes he go here and the other guy go there? Or sometimes he goes here and the other guy goes there? Right? How many can play line noise here? How many times did that happen? A lot. It happens all the time. They've got a stunt. And this guy goes this way, and this guy goes this way, and you come back to the sideline. The line coach goes, "You had that guy! That was your guy!" Right? Then you go, "But coach, at the snap of the ball, he took off like a striped mule away from me. I couldn't block him." Great. The other guy got him, I got the other guy. Right? Guys, you guys are smart enough and good enough to do that. You could do that. That's not that hard. All right. But what you have to do is you got to just keep practicing. So that's the drill. Yeah. You put them in a gap, you put them head up, you put them covered, you put them any way you want to put them. Cover all three of them up and have them all three work. Slide, hands in between, and just working the outside number. Right. And you can give them any scenario that you can line up. And the great thing about it is, this week you play a 4-man front. The next week you play a 5-man front. The next week you play a 6-man front. And you don't have to worry about it. Yeah. I mean, you got it blocked, and you don't have to go in at halftime and go, "Okay, guys are doing this. We got to change this." No. Guys are running this stunt most of the time. We're going to pound this guy. We know that this guy's going to come off the edge, and it makes it real easy. Okay. And the fun part about it is for you get to be an athlete, right? You get to be more of an athlete now. Now you've got to move your feet, and you've got to see people and read people and that sort of stuff. And it becomes a much more funner position to play, right? Than, okay, I got Sam. I got the linebacker. You know, when I went to high school and coach, we had a rule called oil, on inside linebacker. I will never forget it. And we both played wing, and he ended up playing a lot more than I ended up playing tailback because I wasn't very good. But the fact is, I remember that rule in my sleep. On, inside, linebacker. And that was my rule. Every time I came up at wing, I knew how to block. If I had a man on me, I blocked him. If I had a man inside of me, I blocked him. If I had a linebacker, it didn't matter where he went, didn't matter what he did. That was the guy I had, right? And most of the time I ended up chasing him somewhere and never blocked him anyway. Okay? So that, and to me, that's not any fun. This is really kind of fun. You get to kind of come up and say, all right, cool, I'm an athlete, I got this guy, I'm going to work my feet, get around.
Because we'll put a man in the A gap and a man in the B gap.
Okay, all right. So here's my center, all right? Here's my guard, here's my tackle. So I got a guy in this gap, right? And a guy in this gap. Okay? Perfecto mundo, all right? Now let's think about this, because this presents us a little bit of a problem, but not so much. Who's covered? Everybody is right. Good answer. Because they got a piece of all of you, so you're all covered. Now we're going this way, right? We're going this way. So who's a bigger threat, Sam or Connor? Connor, all right? So, in this scenario, I'm going to know I'm on an island, all right? I'm going to slide step. I'm going to take this guy on my own. He's mine. I'm going to work to his outside numbers, give my inside foot to his, and work it here. These two guys are going to work on these two guys because we know we're going right. If we were going left, and let's say Jay's the center, guard, tackle, okay? Now we've got the biggest threat now is Sam, all right? He's the furthest most down lineman. So we're going to pound him, and Jay's going to take this guy by himself. Right? And if he's in the gap, it's not so hard to block. You know, he's taking a slide step, right? And he's working, trying to get his shoulders square and get his hands on the outside numbers. And he was working. And the great thing about it is, guys, can the ball carrier be tackled?
It's got.
If you are covering your guy.
Got.
Can Sam tackle somebody if I am covering him? Huh. And do I have to block Sam from here all the way to China Mission East? No. I don't have to block him that far. All I've got to do is get between him and the ball carrier and say, Sam, you're going to have to run over me and fall down to get to the ball carrier. That makes sense? So I don't really have to drive Sam. It's not like I'm saying, I'm going to make a hole, we're going to try to turn this part the seas and this guy's going to run right through the hole. Because what's going to happen is the running back will get good enough that he might get a toss and see that, I'm sorry, Dylan did not quite get the outside piece of him, but yet Jay got a good solid block on Connor, and Austin got a piece of Sam, all right, and then got to the linebacker. So Sam, come on out. And we didn't quite get to him. So the running back goes, oh! And it was supposed to be an inside play, but he comes right back inside because we got all this block. That makes sense? But you got to do it. You got to practice. And you got to practice. And the thing about it is, you're going to go, oh my God, we are practicing the 3-on-2 drill again. We're going to do the 3-on-2 drill. How many times, Coach, are we going to do the 3-on-2 drill? And you're going to go, we're going to do it again. We're going to keep doing it. And we're going to do it for this whole 30-minute period. And I'm going to give you different looks, and you just keep looking. And that's it. But just from what I've seen with you guys are athletic enough that you can do this. It doesn't require, you know.
We're all smart guys.
Yeah, and you're smart kids, and you can understand the concept. Does everybody understand the concept of covered and uncovered? Everybody understands the concept of if it's outside right, the biggest threat is the furthest man outside. If it's outside left, the biggest threat is. And we've got it, man. We've got it.
Hey, Lyman, you guys want to get a drink real quick? Get a quick drink of water, come back, and then we'll do a play. Okay?